go. There we go.
Get out of my house.
Junk with the dub. He said, woo!
That was intense though, dude. Yeah, let's roll it. Tips and tricks will come as we play.
So Chunk, tell us your strat here for Apex. You got any pro tips for us? You got any ideas? How you feeling about the team?
Well, I was gonna pick Bloodhound. It got taken. So because Lifeline has a smaller profile, I went her. Tougher to hit.
Yeah.
If it was more for the movement, typically I would go for Pathfinder, but he's too easy to hit.
Okay.
You end up when you're in like a close quarters fight and you're on Pathfinder, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
He's not very good in every circumstance. He's very good in outdoor fights because you can use your grappling hook to get you around better. In indoor fights, you're pretty much stuck.
Yeah.
You're just a big target and you can't really use your movement.
He asked, does physical character size matter?
Yeah, for sure.
So that's like a metagame inside of this?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Yeah, I think you were explaining this to me actually a couple of weeks ago. You said that different characters have different shaped hitboxes.
Yeah, but different characters also take, so like the smaller profile characters will take increased damage.
Yeah.
They'll take like 5% more damage. The bigger targets will take less damage, but obviously they're easier to hit. So it's kind of like a compensation.
Okay.
So Chunk, you just swapped weapons there. What'd you swap from and what'd you swap to?
I got rid of the Havoc.
Okay.
The Havoc's not a bad gun. See, now I'm considering going back to the Volt. That's probably the best energy weapon. I mean, the energy weapons are pretty much just up for interpretation. It's up for whoever's using it, what they like.
Sure.
Some people say the Havoc's the best, some people say the Volt, some people say the Devotion. Nobody's really right or wrong on any of those. They're all pretty good. It just depends on what you like.
Okay.
I just prefer the R99 and the R301 over the energy guns.
Those are your faves.
So I'll take the SMG, the alternator SMG now, just so I can start putting light attachments on it and just hoping that I can find the gun that I actually want.
Yeah.
That way I don't have to hold up like inventory spots, and I can just, just giving me extra inventory basically, so I can throw in those attachments that I want on a gun.
Yeah. I'm not familiar with the Spitfire. Tell me a little bit about it.
Spitfire's the heavy machine gun, the heavy LMG. Heavy ammo in this game will actually slow down the target when you're hitting them. I think that's an attribute of the heavy weapons that not a lot of people realize.
Sure.
So most competitive teams will try to have somebody running a heavy weapon just because it helps the whole team hit their target.
Yeah.
So Spitfire is good. It was one of my favorite guns when the game first came out, but I think that some guns are good without any attachments, and other guns really need attachments before they're good. The Spitfire is probably the most, the strongest. Like basically, the Spitfire without any attachments is you're not having a good time.
Okay.
There's a lot of recoil. The iron sight on it is just like a chunk of metal that's just sitting in your vision. That it's not good.
Yeah.
But with attachments, I mean. With attachments, you're getting a lot more shots. The recoil is manageable. You're getting rid of that iron sight problem.
I don't know. I know with most LMGs,
well,
like in games, like the hit to aim time is always longer.
Yeah, the barrel stock is what helps with that. So if you get barrel stocks on those, or not barrel stocks, I'm sorry, just like a stock like this, this is a sniper stock. You can get like a
it'll increase that hit to aim time.
Well, it's more so your weapon swap speed.
Sure.
That'll help with that. I don't know. I just really like having a ranged weapon and an up close weapon.
Yeah.
The up close weapons need to have good hip fire accuracy, because if you're not hip firing in this game, your movement slows down a lot. If you aim down sights, your movement speed slows down.
Yeah.
With every gun except for the wingman, that happens.
Yeah.
So that's why I prioritize guns like the wingman and guns that are good to hip fire. Oh my god, I just missed everything. Also, my team is just not
at all being helpful right now.
It's alright. I just prefer the wingman for ranged. because when you're aiming down sights, you're not getting that movement speed reduction, and you can stay difficult to hit, but also have like good accuracy from range.
Gotcha.
So I think that the wingman is just tough to beat. They also added the lever action rifle, which I think they kind of had the intention of cutting, like kind of pulling people away from the wingman a bit. Yeah, I don't know. I think that there's a lot of good ranged options. I just like the wingman a lot. I'm just kind of used to it. So that's pretty much just. I think something that Apex is really good at is like the weapon and character balance right now is really good. Like there really isn't any right or wrong answers for like what character to play or what guns to use. It really depends on if you're on mouse and keyboard or controller. That's probably the biggest factor. And then also just your play style. Certain guns are way better for like getting up in people's faces. Other guns are more for like just kind of sitting back. So really it's kind of up to you on what you want to do.
I'm Tucci says, if you're a fan of COD, I feel like you can get into Apex. Yeah, definitely. If you're super into Warzone, I know there's a ton of people into Warzone right now. If you're into Warzone, you can definitely get into Apex.
Yeah, Apex is a bit more faster paced.
Yeah, I agree.
For the most part.
I
feel like there's a bigger learning curve.
I think it's down to map size too. I think the Warzone map is a little bit bigger.
Yeah, Jack said take the heat shields. I'm not into it, dude. I'm trying to ignore the fact that they added something so stupid into the game.
Oh, the heat. Oh, I hate those.
It's
so dumb.
New stuff.
What are they?
It's like little things that just like pop up in the map, and like it's like as if you're outside of the ring, and they just like eat away at your health.
No, there's stuff that you can like use to help you when you're in the ring. That's like
I know that's why they added the heat shield.
Oh yeah.
Was for that specific. Is that game mode still going on? Like that?
No,
or
they
whatever?
incorporated it into the main game, which I hate.
Yeah, that's dumb.
It is. I had a feeling they were gonna do that. I was saying that on my stream the other day, like, I just really hope that they're not gonna add it. Like, oh no, it's just an event. They're not gonna add it. I'm like, well, every time they run an event, it seems like whatever that like gimmicky item that they add to it, they end up incorporating. Which so far has been good. Like Evo Shields was an event that they ran where you level up your shields the more damage you do. That's a great idea. And that's one that they kept, but I just had a sneaking suspicion that they would end up adding the heat shields into the game permanently.
Yeah. Chunk, how you feeling in this game so far?
Got good armor. I've got some guns I like.
Okay.
Definitely feeling better.
Awesome.
I'm a little bit more warmed up now. My aim that first game was no bueno. So hopefully this will be better. We gotta use the next circle. Oh, this is bad for us. Actually, can we get around here? I think we can. Come this way, bro. This way, the other way.
Incredible. That guy that completely disregards what you say or your suggestions, yeah, that's me.
I was hoping I had a grenade. Should have stuck with me.
Did he die?
I'm not to hope that they fight each other. Sound like they are. Oh, that was a golden opportunity there. I'm in trouble. Let's go.
That was impressive.
Whew. I headed that guy has no shields. This could be an easy dub here if I push and pull. Let's go, baby.
There we go. There we go.
Get out of my house.
Jump with the dub. He said,
That was intense though, dude.